Welcome to LumaSmart. Today, we embark on a captivating journey through the life of Volodymyr Zelensky, the Ukrainian actor and comedian who defied all odds to become the president of Ukraine in 2019. Despite lacking political experience, Zelensky's courageous stance against corruption deeply resonated with the public, catapulting him to a landslide victory over the incumbent. His significant online presence played a pivotal role in his success, garnering widespread support and cultivating a dedicated electoral base. Moreover, we'll delve into the current state of his government and the global recognition he earned for his exemplary leadership during the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Zelensky was born to Jewish parents in the industrial metropolis of Kryvyi Rih in southern Ukraine. As a young child, his family relocated to Erdenet, Mongolia for 4 years before returning to Kryvyi Rih, where Zelensky began his schooling. Raised as a native Russian speaker, like many individuals from Ukraine's Dnipropetrovsk region, he also attained fluency in both Ukrainian and English. In 1995, he enrolled in the Kryvyi Rih Economic Institute, a local campus of Kyiv National Economic University, graduating with a law degree in 2000. Despite being licensed to practice law, Zelensky's career trajectory was already veering towards a different path. While still a student, he became actively involved in theater, which would eventually become his primary focus. In 1997, his performance group, Kvartal 95, named after the neighborhood in central Kryvyi Rih where Zelensky spent his childhood, gained prominence by reaching the televised finals of KVN, a popular improvisational comedy competition broadcast throughout the Commonwealth of Independent States. Zelensky and Kvartal 95 became regular fixtures on KVN until 2003. That same year, Zelensky co-founded Studio Kvartal 95, a production company that would emerge as one of Ukraine's most successful and prolific entertainment studios. Zelensky served as artistic director of Studio Kvartal 95 from its inception until 2011, when he was appointed general producer of the Ukrainian television channel Inter TV. In 2012, Zelensky departed Inter TV, and in October of that year, he and Kvartal 95 entered joint production agreement with the Ukrainian network 1+1. Owned by Ihor Kolomoisky, one of Ukraine's wealthiest individuals, the network's association with Zelensky and Kolomoisky drew scrutiny when Zelensky announced his political aspirations. Alongside his television endeavors, Zelensky also ventured into feature films, including the historical farce Arjevsky vs. Napoleon 2012 and the romantic comedies 8 First Dates and 8 New Dates. Servant of the People and the Road to the Presidency. In 2013, Zelensky resumed his role as artistic director at Kvartal 95, but his entertainment career soon intersected with the seismic political events gripping Ukraine. Following the toppling of Ukrainian Prez, Viktor Yanukovych's government in February 2014 and the subsequent election of billionaire Petro Poroshenko as president that May, Ukraine grappled with a Russian-backed insurgency in its eastern regions and pervasive corruption undermining public trust. Against this backdrop, Servant of the People premiered on 1+1 in October 2015. Zelensky portrayed Vasily Goloborodko, an ordinary history teacher whose impassioned anti-corruption rant goes viral, propelling him to become an unlikely president of Ukraine. The show's immense popularity provided Zelensky with a blueprint for his own political journey. In anticipation, Kvartal 95 officially registered Servant of the People as a political party in Ukraine in 2018. With Ukraine's economy stagnating and Poroshenko's approval ratings plummeting, the 2019 presidential election promised to be highly contested. Surprisingly, over 36 candidates entered the race, with Zelensky quickly emerging as a front-runner upon declaring his candidacy on December 31, 2018, during a broadcast on 1+1. His unorthodox campaign strategy, characterized by short speeches and comedy routines posted on YouTube and Instagram, propelled him to victory in the first round of voting on March 31, 2019, with over 30% of the vote, while Poroshenko trailed with 16%. Zelensky's refusal to engage in traditional debates, save for a highly anticipated confrontation 2 days before the second round, underscored his unconventional approach to politics. Zelensky's presidency began on April 21, 2019, with his inauguration marked by a mix of Russian and Ukrainian in his address, emphasizing national unity and the dissolution of the Verkhovna Rada Supreme Council. Snap elections held on July 21 of the same year resulted in a landslide victory for Servant of the People, securing 254 out of 450 parliamentary seats, marking the first time a single party had absolute control over Ukraine's legislative agenda in its post-Soviet history. As Zelensky's administration took shape, his ties to former business partner Kolomoisky came under scrutiny. Despite Kolomoisky's influential media support during the presidential campaign, Zelensky pledged to uphold integrity in his office, with Kolomoisky's return to Ukraine preceding Zelensky's inauguration prompting assurances that he would not wield clandestine influence. Zelensky and US President Donald Trump. Zelensky's presidency became embroiled in a political scandal in the United States in September 2019 when a whistleblower alleged US President Donald Trump had withheld military aid to Ukraine to pressure Zelensky into investigating alleged misconduct by former US Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter. Trump's purported motive stemmed from Biden's announcement of his 2020 presidential candidacy and unsubstantiated claims of Biden's improper influence regarding his son's involvement with Ukrainian energy conglomerate Burisma Holdings. Discussions between Trump's personal lawyer, Rudolph Giuliani, and Ukraine's Prosecutor General, Yuri Lutsenko, preceded Zelensky's inauguration, initially focusing on claims involving the 2016 US presidential election and later expanding to include Biden. Zelensky's team rebuffed Giuliani's overtures, but Trump persisted, discussing the Biden investigation in a July 25, 2019 phone call with Zelensky. Despite Trump's admission to withholding aid, he denied any quid pro quo. Zelensky committed to investigating Burisma, but replaced Lutsenko in August 2019. The aid, meanwhile, remained withheld until September 11, 2019, when pressure from American lawmakers prompted its release. This incident led to a U.S. House of Representatives impeachment inquiry against Trump, ultimately resulting in his acquittal by the Senate. The COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The COVID-19 pandemic profoundly impacted daily life in Ukraine, with Zelensky implementing national mitigation strategies to combat the spread of the virus. However, tensions arose between Zelensky and local mayors over proposed business closures and lockdown measures, contributing to a decline in Zelensky's public approval. Amidst these challenges, the conflict in eastern Ukraine persisted, further complicating Zelensky's political agenda. In late 2021, Russia's significant military buildup along its border with Ukraine raised concerns of an imminent invasion. Despite Western efforts to negotiate a peaceful resolution, on February 24, 2022, Putin announced a special military operation, initiating a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Zelensky emerged as the face of Ukrainian resistance, leveraging his media acumen to rally international support against Russian aggression. Western nations responded with severe sanctions against Russia, while providing Ukraine with military aid. Zelensky's leadership during the conflict garnered global recognition, culminating in his designation as Times Person of the Year in December 2022. He continued to advocate for increased defense aid and international support, while overseeing Ukrainian forces' successful counteroffensive against Russian aggression in 2022. As 2023 unfolded, Zelensky faced continued challenges, including addressing government corruption and navigating Ukraine's path towards EU membership. Despite these obstacles, Zelensky remained steadfast in his commitment to defending Ukraine's sovereignty and securing international support against Russian aggression. In conclusion, Volodymyr Zelensky's journey from actor and comedian to president of Ukraine is a testament to his resilience, leadership, and determination in the face of adversity. His pivotal role in confronting corruption, navigating geopolitical challenges, and defending Ukraine's sovereignty amidst the Russian invasion has earned him widespread admiration both at home and abroad. What do you think? Is Zelensky a hero who in war with the villain of the story known as Putin, the president of Russia, or is it one side of the mirror shown to us by the United States? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Thank you for watching LumaSmart.